Hiya, coming in, get cozy. I nearly stopped Mimi then. I hope everyone's staying blessed. I hope everyone's staying protected. I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for being here. I hope everyone's having a cheerful Tuesday and choosing whatever it is that they want to do today. Got a Queen of Cups here. She looks like looking into a mirror or something with her eyes closed. I just seen Ace of Wands. Oh, I don't know. The Ace of Wands with a mirror. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and I just seen Queen of Wands, so we've got Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands here. Two queens. Could be the same person. Could be two different people. You know? Just energy. The energy of that queen. Well, get into it and ask spirit. I don't know if I'm going to choose this deck. I was just sorting through my decks, which I need to put on shelves, but I don't have any more room. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. I love you. Queen of Wands. You know, it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you know, take it as a resonance, but it's an energy. It's, you know, it's a fiery energy. So, you know, passionate. And there's the Knight of Cups here. You know, this is, no, it looks to me like somebody's on guard here from this King of Cups. Because remember at the beginning I seen the Queen of Cups, and now this is like, you know, I feel like someone looks to be a lot of emotion here, or overpouring of emotion. You know, somebody might have been laying it on too thick. They might have even wrote an old bloody book. You know, it's like, It had to take me a minute there to figure out where he was here. It was like kind of camouflage in the cup, and I'm thinking, yeah. But this King of Cups has got some scales here, some weighing scales. You know, but this could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's a protection here. There's someone got the protection. Look, it's like evil eye protection from a lot of things here. I feel like someone's wounded and armed. Yeah, someone who's going to pick up that stick and like, yeah, come on, you're going to do that again? You're going to break my arm again, are you? Are you going to bash me in the head again, are you? No, you're not. A lot of protection here. There's something here being with a balance here, King of Cups. But a Knight of Cups here, it's like an overpouring of emotion. Yeah, look, we've got, well, this is a 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is 9 of Wands. I was thinking that's 7, not 7. This is 9 of Wands. This is like, yeah, you know, I've been through the wars, but look, I'm still going on. I've got all these weapons with me. Queen of Pentacles is like, you know, getting on with it. But I don't know, she looks kind of like she's stirring the pot. And she looks like she's polishing this big pentacle. And there's somebody in the background here with a baby. It kind of looks like fake smile. Do you know what I mean? Stirring the pot. I don't know why I get that vibe. I think they've all got like a kind of a look on their face. This Queen of Wands has got a smirk on her face. That was a lot. these all fell out at the same time, but this is Five of Cups energy. You know, but it's like there's this big shiny cup here behind her. And this is Ten of Cups energy. I feel like something, you know, being left out of something. A family here. A lot of sadness. A lot of sadness surrounding something here regarding family. A lot of emotion. And there's this King of Wands here. And he looks quite proud of himself, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, So this King of Wands here, because the Queen of Wands is here, could be somebody's partner. You know what I mean? This it makes me feel like the same energy. Look, we've got Ten of Swords here with these Three of Cups. You know, this is a friend group. This is a group of people. A friend group here. Oh, the candle were popping then. I was seeing hidden part. There's something hidden here. Like, well, there's a Three of Wands, but there's the moon. And then we've got this Nine of Pentacles. Spirit. I had to light that little candle because I couldn't find a candle. And I've got to make some. Yeah, look at this. It's Nine of Swords wanted to come out. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Ooh. To me, this looks like a block on her head. I feel like somebody blocked themselves out from something here. Something's being balanced out here, and it could be financially. Some finance, and this, you know, it gives me that windfall energy that I got yesterday. Yeah, this was someone who was, you know, Nine of Swords. I feel like it was because it kind of gives me Ten of Swords vibes, but it's in it. This is the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this is like praying as well, you know, someone who prays, somebody who's protection, somebody who's blocked off. And I feel like this is, you know, it could be getting downloads as well, you know, from spirit. This is, you know, something being balanced. I'm going to spirit of the angels. Can you clarify? Nine of Swords for me, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Could be this Queen of Wands in that energy, you know. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, this Nine of Swords energy, it could have been a betrayal, yeah. It could have been lies as well. Or the Seven of Cups. I feel like, it's the choices you made. Excuse me. I've got the Seven of Wands as well, which is, you know, it usually gives you protection, but oh, with me seeing a tower here and the Eight of Swords. Oh gosh, what I seen there, I don't know what I seen there. It's almost like, I don't know if, you know, if somebody was actually paid something here to cast illusions on someone, you know, this to me looks like it gives me a psychic attack because she's holding her head. But then it's like, you know, it's blocked off, and I feel like that's the most high, you know, like a protection. I don't know, you know, there's something here with this illusion as well. There's the Seven of Cups, yeah, but I feel like somebody was given some money. Someone was paid something. Could be this Queen of Wands, could have paid someone to do this to somebody. Yeah, look at this. The Tower, Eight of Swords. It's almost like, you know, somebody, yeah, Seven of Swords. someone did this. I feel like it was an attack. Look, again, 8 of Wands. This is all attacks. Yeah, attacks at someone. This is an attack at someone. This is a Queen of Wands. You know, I feel like this Queen of Wands is attacking someone. You know, it could be a fire sign, take it as it resonates, but this is someone who's doing it to someone else, yeah. It's like, yeah, oh, look, with the Page of Swords as well, it's just like, yeah, I get it. Look, there's someone here. And I feel like it's whoever's in this reading is for has been attacked here by this Queen of Wands. You know, she could even be like, you know, a low level witch. But I feel like someone was, you know, given something. I feel like some money passed hands. Yeah, to make somebody confused. Yeah, there's something here about the mind here, because she's holding her head. She's got this, like, it looks like a block of ice. It's like a box. It's like a head in a box. And there's all this attacks here, look. There's this tower, the 8 of Swords. It's almost like some you know, an 8 of Wands. The 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of attack here, a lot of mental attack. It could be, you know, like word magic even, something like that. There's something, but giving me this. It's almost like somebody was paid to do something like this. Somebody was paid to do with these attacks. It could have been, you know, it was attacks, and it was sort of behind some. Look, I can see. I know it was. I know what it was. I can see what somebody's done. Yeah, I feel like this is the collective. Yeah, this, look, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's almost like you're too emotionally stable here. This is somebody, you know, who's in a very good energy, and this gives me protection. Protection, you know, to protect me from my enemies. This is protection from the enemies. You know, protected. This is the energy. So this Queen of Wands is the one who was sending, it's like sending this attack, sending attacks, and it was something to do with the mental, the psyche, you know, there was a lot of it, confusion, it could even be lies, you know. But there was something here, it was, you know, what goes around comes around. This person could have even watched this happen. All I'm seeing, like, you know, when I'm looking at these cards, like, there was enemies. These were enemies, you know, like hidden enemies. And it, you know, because I've seen this Page of Swords, which, you know, is like, and it's like, look at that fake smile, but it's somebody who's stalking here. The Page of Swords is always like the stalking energy. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, it can, doing the, like, Rubik's Cube, you know, it's like a puzzle that takes its time, but eventually you get there. Do you know what I mean? But there's something here was not balanced out with the Two of Pentacles, something that was, you know, unseen with the Two of Swords, and it's about this King of Pentacles. Look at him. Thinks he's you know, no, I'm not getting a good feeling of this King of Pentacles. I'm not, and I should be, because I see the Page of Cups here. Something very immature. This money man. You know, look at him putting these clothes on, right, to make, yeah, look, I'm a king, but look at him, really, look, he's pretty scruffy. Do you know what I mean, though? This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, this Page of Wands is something very immature about this person, you know. It could have, you know, with his Page of Wands. Yeah, it could even be greed, yeah, holding on to something. Could even be information. Yeah, 5 of Swords. You see, this is what I'm seeing. There's something here, and a 10 of Swords. You know, this is 5 of Cups, something that caused someone a lot of anguish. Yeah, and this could have been your 10 of Cups, you know. Yeah, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, all these cups, or something caused a lot of anguish, and it was this King of Wands. It was, you know, well, yeah, I'm getting trouble, hidden, you know, someone else. I feel there's someone else. I don't know why I'm getting like seduction vibes there. This person was seduced. Yeah, look at you. This is someone who, you know, I've actually had enough of this shit. Come on, I'm ready now. I'm ready and armed. Even though I've got a broken arm, I'll get you. Only need one arm. And I see that there's somebody, you know, concentrating on yourself here. And there's a King of Cups here because this is a balance. There's a King of Cups. Because we see the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups. You know, we are Nine of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally. I feel like, you know, this was an attack. The Temperance Angels here. Yeah. You know, this is, yeah. And I feel like there's two kind of energies here. This is the collective energy, you know, very balanced, very spiritual, and this is the other one. This is the Queen of Wands. This is that Queen of Wands here, and this is you. It's almost like that, yeah, that spiritual eater. And there's this person there, like half naked, drinking, and you're completely naked, but you're at peace. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, very grounded. This is very, with all this red as well. It's very seductive. Very. That's what I'm feeling off these cards. It's like that Jezebel reading all over again. I bet someone attacked her. This is like a doppelganger. Someone attacked her. They did. Oh, look. We've got the star. We've got their star. The world. Oh, my word, Spirit. And the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, my word. It's like, yes, move along. Move along. The Temperance Angel. The Empress. Yeah, and it is. It's like the Five of Wands is here. It's like, yeah, but look at this. It gives me broken spells here. All them sticks are broken. They look like wands. Yeah, I felt this kind of energy. Yeah, this is all. You know, this was an attack on somebody, on an Empress Angel. Yeah, this was an attack, and they did whatever they could. Yeah, but I just feel like no. It was a tower moment. There was a crucial moment that happened to change something. Look, you know, we've got too many major arcanas here. It's almost like, yeah, this was meant to be. Look, it could have been over a person because I've got Two of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody did the research here. I feel like this person is researching. Yeah, stalking, researching. Yeah, the doppelganger. Spirit, I'm telling you, this is what I feel. Somebody, I did, you know, yeah. I feel like, yeah, they did this. They did this for a long time. You know, something, yeah, because this imbalance is here. Something that was unseen about this king. You know, it came out again. But it is not, you know, yeah. I feel like there's this, yeah, this guy, oh, it's over a guy. There's a guy here who acts like, you know, they want to be the king of, yeah, I feel like I think like they did do spells that they did, but they're all broken. You know, I feel like this is what, you know, they try to do, but this caused a tower. It's almost like, you know, you attack, and look, Five of Wands again, this was an attack on someone, but look, every single one of them is broken. There's something about this, the Empress, Temperance Angel, the Star, you know, closing a cycle out, the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, whoa, you know, I'm getting again, very strong, powerful energy of this person. Queen of Pentacles here. Someone who works hard, yeah. Someone, a Queen of Pentacles energy, very earth, it could be earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very grounded. You know, we've got the Lovers here, and then we've got the Six of Wands with Judgment. Wow, and then all these cards, let me have a look. This is Judgment, so there's something to do here. Wait a minute, because we've got a Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So what if it, oh yeah, you see. It's like, oh, you know, like this is like, whoa, too much. She's trying to juggle too much. Somebody's trying to do too much here. She's doing too much. You know what I mean? It's like she's like, whoa. This is the truth is here. The sword of truth is here, and it is regarding a relationship, a Two of Cups. But it's like somebody did too much. This is too much. You know, all this energy here is too much. It's too much. You know, they could have even paid somebody else. I really feel like somebody was out to destroy somebody, you know, with this Eight of Swords, and this Tower. or this could be the outcome. They could be going to prison for all these attacks. You know, this is a lot. There's a lot. And it's always behind the back. You know, I feel like it's something done behind somebody's back. You know, this could be, you know, just dreaming, but I feel like there's a lot of illusions there, confusion. You know, I feel like confusion spells or something like that. You know, so like if you've ever felt like, oh, being confused, like really confused and not being able to get out of your head, I feel like this is this kind of energy. This was an attack. But I feel like they were too strong here. There was a tower moment. A tower moment is something, you know, had to end. It could have been a friendship, could have been a relationship, you know, could have been a job, could have been anything like that. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this was somebody here, like, you know, that hidden enemy vibes, but doppelganger. It's like one that wants to be you, but puts himself in a silent competition with you, and then does all this attacks, lies, illusions. These are lies. I'm telling you, these are lies. They told lies on somebody's name. This is when, you know, attacks. It's like whatever they're saying, word magic. This is 8 of Swords. You know, this could have been you, but look, the star's there. There's a massive star there. So I feel like, you know, you could have even had like a breakdown or something. But you know, I feel like you're too strong here. I feel like healing emotionally. And 9 of Cups and Queen of Cups is someone who's fully healed emotionally. You know. And I feel like it's this. There was a person involved here, like a King of Pentacles. You know, someone that, you know, the way he looks is not. He's trying to be something that he's not. You know what I mean? This person, this person, you can tell is not like. He's just not. He's got this like robe on and that, you know, to make himself look good. But yeah, and this is somebody's, you know, lovers here. This is there's something about you that you work hard. There's working, you know, hard worker. And you know, Queen of Pentacles is grounded. Look, she's polishing everything, cooking. You know, and the 6 of Wands is something very successful. Judgment, being in success. It's like somebody did too much. I'm going through it again just to get so you understand, because like, yeah, this is like, yeah, come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on. Look, you see everything that they were doing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's truth and clarity here with this Ace of Swords, yeah, over this relationship. You know, I feel like somebody did, you know, I feel like somebody went to work on themselves. Yeah, this could have been some, you know, like your ex and somebody else, you know, something like that. I'm getting them vibes. I really am. Somebody who put themselves in competition with you. Got this Ace of Wands here. I feel, oh, look, the King of Swords. And look, it's like protection. Could even be police protection. You know, restraining order. Oh, look at that. Hanged man with the Ace of Wands. Oh. Did you see how that moved to there? Spirit. I think there's something, a truth come out. There's something about an alliance here, you know. Look, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is speaking up and telling the truth. And I feel like protection again here. Protection. And family is what we've got, the 10 of Pentacles. Very abundant energy. Very abundant Emperor energy. Look, this is like rooted. You know, someone who's rooted to the ground. It's like, yeah, this cannot be moved. Something that can't be moved here. When that reminds me of that song, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Yeah, we've got a 3 of Wands. It gives me, look, there's all these wands here, and this is like the tiny. It's like, it reminds me of that my little but my chalawa. Yeah. Yeah, look, magician energy. Yeah, this is someone, you know. I feel like, it's like, yeah, this is powerful energy. A really powerful energy. I see it, look, it's victory. Like, you see it. It's a very powerful energy. It's like maybe he was underestimated. You underestimated. Yeah, oh my word, look, yes, oh my word, oh my word. I can't keep, the High Priestess. Spirit, yes, look, it's, you know, something what could have been heartbreaking me with the 3 of Swords. Something was heartbreaking, you know, something broke somebody's heart. You know, but yeah, High Priestess here. And this is what we see, not the Queen of Cups energy. She's got the same, like the mirror. I feel like, you know, it's self-reflecting. It's something reflecting.
You know, I feel like and we've got this Ace of Cups here. I feel a lot of love. You know, it's somebody who's, you know, it's like, you know, emotional, but, you know, strong. Look at that. It's like, yeah, I will not back down. Look at that. I will not back down. Lion. I am iron like a lion in Zion. Yeah, I feel like hermit mode. Somebody went in within to heal. I feel you had to end something here. Something had to be over. Something, you know, something had to be done. Whether it's people, places, or things, yeah. I feel like the Chariot. Yeah, this was you. You have to move forward. You have to move forward and start again. This is the new beginning. It's a whole new beginning. All new beginning. Yeah, I feel like healing, the only beginning. This is resting, healing, you know, and this is like the wheel of fortune, destiny. This is something that is destined to be, you know, balance, yin yang. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of pain in the past because I've just I seen it, but I just wanted to see what else because I've kind of got some vibes of this reading about this doppelganger, and I want to have a look. I've seen another Mean Girls deck yet, but it's in a box and it's got a thingy with it, but I can't justify myself to get another one. I've got 6 of Pentacles here. I feel like something will be balanced out. Something has to be balanced out. Oh my word, just split it on that. Justice. Yeah. Look. Hey. Come through, spirit. Yes, so definite. I feel like it's, yeah, look for this 10 of Swords. There will be justice for whatever, you know, you endured. You know, whatever justice is, there's something here that, you know, I feel like a very grounded energy, very successful. This Emperor with this 10 of Pentacles, yeah, this is like an empire. I feel like whatever they did, all this 7 of Pentacles, yeah, whatever these people invested in, it amounted to nothing. That's why we're seeing all them wands snapped. Yeah, I feel like you had to get away. Like you have to get away from this. It was like a toxic energy, toxic environment. We've got this King of Wands. It came out. So this King of Wands with this Knight of Pentacles. I mean, usually the Knight of Pentacles could be an offer, you know, a solid offer. The King of Wands might want to make a solid offer. We've got a Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah. No, I don't think the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, because we've got the 6 of Pentacles again with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like something being, you know, balanced here. You know, there's this King of Wands is, you know, making a solid offer. We've got the Ace of Swords. I feel like the truth is here. The truth can slice through anything. I feel like it's like bread and butter here. It says, how's your muffin been buttered? And then it's like there's something about closing out a cycle in the other world. And the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like somebody put in the work here. Yeah, this is, you know, there's praying energy, resting. I feel like you have to recover from this. We've got 5 of Pentacles with 6 in the cups. 6 in the cups. The 6 of Cups, yeah, past energy, very immature. Someone did something very immature here. And I feel like they made it. This is somebody who made up lies. So this is what I told you. Somebody was making up lies about someone, because this is saying, oh, so lying about someone who they made out with something, you know, like an hot dog, and they were lying. Do you know what I mean? They were telling lies, and it was, you know, I don't know. It's something weird. Like, yeah, there's something, you know, someone telling the truth. This is the one who she got hit by a bus, you know. She was a bully, but then, you know, I think somebody eventually telling the truth. Yeah, there was somebody mean here. Mean. A mean person. There's a mean person. It could have been, you know, somebody's ex or somebody's, like, something like that. I'm getting very immature energy. But now they're wanting to make a solid offer. Bread and butter, something to do with bread and butter. So, you know, I think it's something that's going to put somebody in a Queen of Pentacles energy. This is something to do with finances. Yeah, we've got the King of Pentacles here. Oh, we've got a Tower here with this Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, oh, whatever this person did, yeah, this Tower, this, you know, this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, lovers. And then we've got this King of Cups with the Empress. Spirit. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I see there was some bullying here. I feel like bullying. Yeah, there was some kind of bullying. Yes, look, we've got the devil here. There was some bullying. Look, somebody could have even been given something. Do you know what I mean? To bully somebody else. But I feel like there's some truth coming out here. Yeah, I feel, look, it was a Page of Cups. You know, this King of Pentacles here, very immature energy. You know, remember that King of Pentacles that we're seeing? I feel like that's it, this same kind of energy. This same kind of energy. You know, very immature. You know, like, it's like gives me mutton, what is it, mutton dressed as lamb. Yeah, there's something here, there's something immature here. And the Four of Wands is usually, you know, like, kind of celebration. There's something here, like a celebration, but it's like the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. I feel like somebody who leaving the past behind. I feel like this is someone saying goodbye. It looks like she's saying goodbye here. I feel like somebody said goodbye, leaving the past behind. You know, you could have said goodbye to this immature energy. You know, that there might have been your bread and butter, or there might have not. I don't know. I take it as it resonates, but there's a bread and butter here. No, I feel this person's in a very dark, low vibrational. And I need to ring my bell. Yeah, I feel like this person with a very low vibrational energy, that, you know, this wannabe. Yeah, but there's justice here again. You know, there's justice here. Look. Oh, I feel like these two boys here were controlled by another person, a woman. I feel like there's a woman involved. Yeah, I feel like they've hung themselves. You know, I feel like, because she were like this person, this girl, she kind of became like them. You know, and Katie, she became like the mean girls. And then when she's kind of showing off about, you know, how she was dressed, and then she fell in the bin. So it's almost like, you know, that life taught her a bloody lesson. It's like, yeah, I'm going to knock you down a peg or two here, you know, and that's justice. It's not, I feel like this person, whoever did this, yeah, or, you know, there's Nine of Swords here. It could have been someone who's caused a lot of problems for their whole family. You know what I mean? Could have brought a hassle on their whole family. Yeah, there's the world's here. This is like something that had to be shut down. Yeah, this Page of Swords gives me, you know, I always get social media energy off that card, because, you know, oh, I do get Seven of Cups. There was a lot of illusion. Some lies could have been told online as well. You know, some lies told online, and I feel like there's always something here. But somebody attacking the star, Empress, Temperance energy. No, and I feel, yeah, look, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Something's definitely over and done with. Yeah, The Ten of Wands, you know, it's like an heavy burden. Somebody made her do all the work or something like that. But there's a Ten of Pentacles here. It's almost like, you know, this is, I mean, she's got a video camera in her hands here. And the Page of Wands is, you know, even though it's like a humiliation ritual. She went to the Halloween thing, all in one dressed like Halloween. Everyone else was dressed up as like Playboy bunnies. And Nine of Cups is like, you know, and the Nine of Wands as well. Yeah, but we've got the Empress here. I feel like underneath it all, you know, there's something that you have to go through. And it gives me that, it does give me something like, but there might be some evidence here against someone. Some evidence against you, and I feel it could be something to do with finances, I don't know, or family. But there's a Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, you know, but we've got a Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's healed here with the Empress energy. Yeah, and it was something to do with we've got Lovers, King of Cups, Tower. It's almost like this was meant to be, you know, and this is leaving, healing, you know, getting out, getting away. I feel like there's evidence against the family here. I'm getting it. I don't know why I'm thinking that. This is something like, you know, Ten of Wands here. Somebody did too much. I said they did too much. Yeah, look, judgment with the King of Swords. This is actually, this is like the law being involved. Yes, look, the Three of Cups and the Devil. Spirit. This is like, gives me Coven vibes. You know what I mean? Those. Gives me Coven vibes. It gives me like, you know, the ex, you know, where you've got an ex and then they get a new person. It gives me that kind of vibes. It's like that person who hates that ex. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. Oh, this is like somebody trying to set somebody up as well. It says my purse looks because they wanted to get somebody caught in a lie. Yeah, look, there's a fool here. Yeah, they were trying to get somebody caught up in a lie here, like because somebody that I think it was they were having relations, yeah, in the projection room, wherever, you know. But so was the coach, and they found out the coach was having underage, you know. That could even resonate with someone. Oh yeah, look at this young leopard. Yeah, that means somebody could have been like this from a kid, you know. You know, I feel like this person's been mean. This leopard has never changed its spots. I feel like this person has been like mean from being young. Yeah, because it says here, how many of you have been personally victimised by this person, by Regina George? So I feel like this person has done this to a lot of people. But, you know, this person has. I feel like this person comes across as like, you know, but a Queen of Cups gives me collective energy, but, you know, I'm seeing sneaky Queen of Cups here. So, you know, and the Seven of Wands with, it's over the Two of Cups. I know it is. Some secret lovers here, the Moon and the Two of Cups. There was something going on here because there was a secret relationship going on. You know what I mean? So there's something was being sneaky here. Something was hidden. Yes, there was. And this person, I feel like this person here would, you know, was talking about someone else, making things up because there was a lot of attacks here. It's almost like, you know, that smear campaign, slander. Yeah, I feel like somebody had to look. Somebody had to leave this toxic here, this toxic situation. This is 501. She caused all the shit. This person is the one who caused all this war, and then she's walking away because she went and printed out the burn book. But then she wrote in the burn book that somebody was attacking her, but it was her book. So she was trying to make it out that somebody else had done it and not her. You know, like she faked evidence. That's what she did. But I feel like they were the hermit. I feel like something was looked into here. She doesn't even go here. Yeah, I feel like there's something. Yeah, this person made something up. But I feel like this person made up lies. Yeah, saying that someone was somewhere, but it didn't work. Look, there's the Knight of Wands with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. You know, they could have even involved. You know, there's something higher up involved here. There was something searched into though, you know, there was something here, but I feel like this is like, you know, I don't know, I just feel like the Hierophant to me, it's like, yeah, but God though, what these people did, what this person did, but God, yeah, I've got judgment here. And it's came out again, yeah, the Hierophant with the 9 of Wands, with the 4 of Swords. Then we've got the Magician with the Knight of Cups, with the King of Swords and the 2 of Swords. And we've got the Temperance Angel here. Oh, it's almost like here, there's a Knight of Cups here with a Magician. It's like somebody's trying to manifest this, like a love offer. We've got a King of Swords, could be an air sign. This man has a suit on though. Do you know what I mean? This man might come, I don't know, it could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, take it as it resonates. But this is like, it could even be like love magic here. You know, come to me spells. Yeah, there's something here that someone don't, it's like they don't want you to see. Something that they don't want you to see. But yeah, no, there's a Queen of Wands with a 10 of Swords here. This is a 2 of Pentacles. This is the Temperance Angel. I think it was all about jealousy, you know. Yeah, there's someone, this is High Priestess here. But it's saying rubbish. Rubbish High Priestess, yeah, 2 of Cups. Look, they were all bitching here. This gives me like, you know, word, that kind of word magic. This person gossiped about someone here. Yeah, this person gossiped about somebody. They've caused a lot of pain here. They caused a lot of pain. And it was hidden, whatever they were doing. Well, they thought it was hidden. Yeah, dogs barking. I get that this kind of vibe from this. You know, these people are like dogs barking. Spirit. Where do we go from here? Let me pull some tea leaves. I haven't had no tea leaves in a while, I don't think. I feel like things are balancing out though, you know. They seriously are balancing out in life. Come on, come on, come on in. Jump up. That way, behind. So I can't move. I just seen chain of events that will affect your life. And it could be something to do with this. Yeah, because this bully ended up getting bullied, you know. Tables turn. Things always balance out. Yeah, there's it says here tower, but it's solid foundation with effort. And there's something happened here in December. Came out up here. It says situations in the balance require careful handling. So I feel like something could have happened in December because it came up here. But I feel like well, this could be somebody with a solid because it says here solid foundation. This is something that you couldn't see coming in. Maybe you're manifesting this. This is an energy coming in. There's something that you don't see. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, somebody could have had a wake-up call here in December and require careful handling. You know, I feel like somebody woke up. Somebody had an epiphany. That's what gives me this vibe. You know, this is someone who healing, closing out cycles here. It's like all new beginning. You know, with the Temperance Angel and the Empress. Come on. And this was somebody had jealous, you know, somebody behind the scenes doing it too much. I just seen January, yeah. You know, could have been born in January, could have been born in December, but January's come out here. And it's like, you know, something could have frozen in January. Forces working against you in January, yeah. And we've got March here as well. We know March has just gone. So we've got January, Forces work against you. March. I feel like there's been a tower. Marriage. Oh, look, Axe, marriage, March. So a marriage could have ended in March. You know, you might have something about December, January, and March. Oh, but we've got success here. But there's forces working against somebody's marriage here. There's somebody at March, you know, he might have got married in March. I don't know. But this is a solid foundation, this. Or you might get married in March. But there'll be forces working against this. Somebody don't want this to happen. But this is somebody in a position of authority. And they'll see success. Well, family wishes coming true. So, yeah, a family wish come true. Maybe a family wish came true in January. And it's saying new home. So you might have had a new home in January. Take that as it resonates. Star, guaranteed success. So family wishing coming true, guaranteed success. This is success without effort. There's something guaranteed here. Guaranteed success is marriage. There's something coming in, yeah. There's something you don't even see. And it could be in January or March. You know, but the situation balance requires careful handling in December. You might have made, it says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So it could be this person here, unwilling to change. I don't feel like it's the Empress with the Temperance Angel. This is someone, yeah, star energy, closing out a cycle. You should accept valid criticism. So yeah, maybe you need to, someone could accept some valid criticism, and it could be something to do with spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Yeah, something to keep your life in balance. So you probably need some guidance in spirituality or something, maybe how to protect yourself as well, because yes, really, because you know something, like when you do something like this, when you go delve into the spirit realm, right, it's like tuning in on a radio into different frequencies. You've got to be on the right channel, connected to the right, frequency to be successful. So, but then when you've got forces working against you, it's like other people trying to hack into that frequency, but they can't. You know what I mean? It's like that's when sometimes they go, oh yeah, that bzz, 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 something trying to hack into the frequency, something affecting. Like when you got your phone or your mic and you go to and it goes, it's kind of like that in a way. I even had a ringing in my ears earlier on, earlier on. And I was stood near the door, and like I was half in and half out, but I got this frequency. But it felt kind of good, a good frequency. It wasn't, it was the right one. I was tuned into the right channel, something like that. Yeah. Maybe that was it. Spiritual understanding that somebody needed to hear. And it's also protection as well. I use oils, sprays, cleanliness, candles. Oh, it says here, beware of greed. Excuse me. Because there's going to be an increase in spiritual wealth, in material wealth or spiritual growth. So somebody, look, this could be that windfall that's coming in for somebody, because there could be an increase. So, but don't be greedy. Don't get greedy with it. Having the spirit of the angels, anything else for the collective? Thank you, I love you. Oh, where did that go? Oh, it went in the pocket. There's something in the pocket. A journey, either physical or mental. So somebody going on a journey. It's something important, such as a new job or a raise, or somebody going on a journey. But it says here, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So be careful there. Oh, we've got the coins. Money's coming to you. Yes, look at this. The bag. something important is coming to you, or a raise money is coming to you. What does it say? Increase in material and spiritual wealth. This is why Spirit don't want you to be greedy. It says the most difficult part of a situation is over. It's done. It's over. So whatever you did, it says romance, celebration and party here. It's time to party. It's time to party. What is it? I forgot that song. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition here. So Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. You know, it could be about this success, and whatever you were thinking is right. You know, if you thought all these people are talking crap about me, get the way of this confirmation. Astral house, career. So this is something that requires careful handling, is somebody's career. And this could be in December. We've got celebration, fun and enjoyment again. So something's going to be fun. Yeah, it's like love the job you love, or in it you've got to love what you do, or do what you love. Opportunity or windfall. I can't make this up. Oh, but there's a sorrow here. So there was a family sorrow in March. Possibly, yeah. Forces working against you in March. Family sorrow on January. So January through to March, there was forces working against someone, and there was a family sorrow. This is why you'll probably know it's your reading. It will resonate. A wall, a misunderstanding. So this isn't this Empress here. There's been a misunderstanding. Yeah, situations in the balance that require careful handling because there's been a misunderstanding regarding this star, this Empress, Temperance Angel energy, regarding somebody's career. And there's something about December. There's wealth here. And we've got a woman. It says what dealings in relationship with a woman, wealth woman. Could be a wealthy woman. Oh, this is what's coming in. And this is why Spirit don't want you to be greedy. There's going to be a change in your finances. Of the Spirit of the angels, any more messages for the collective? Thank you. Oh, it moved away from me. Maybe somebody might have to move away from someone else because it says dissatisfaction with life. Somebody's dissatisfied. No, it's not hiding away. I actually thought it was something hiding there, but it's not. It's a broken cup. It's a broken cup. It says honour and respect will come to you. So, you know, I feel like this person who was dissatisfied with life is the one that was working against you. Somebody could have had a period of ill health or depression. That's what this dissatisfaction with life is. You know, it's just a phase. It's not a permanent thing. Oh, look, we've got angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Temperance angels there. So I feel like, yeah, you are protected from harm. It says dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. So you could be protected from this person, or you could be this person protected, you know. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like this man is fair. And Spirit says it's time to go out and have fun. Look, celebration, fun and enjoyment. Victory in some endeavour. So something's victorious here. It says you are going to be playing a different role. Triumph over obstacles, over troubles and obstacles. News is on the way. The news is on the way. Spirit says, yeah, news is on the way. It's coming to you. News is on the way. Oh, the victory. And you will be playing a different role. Woo! Pheonix. It says a transformation. It says eternal soul. You know, the end is just the beginning. This is a new era. I feel like somebody's emerging here from the ashes. That's the only card that fell out. And that came out yesterday, I'm sure it did. So yeah, that fell out. That just fell out. Yeah, look at this. Quick action. Wish granted. Rare, falling, moment in time. Look, dynamic, incandescent, dazzled, sudden, short-lived, passionate, passing through, enterprising, brilliant. So there's something, I feel like you're like this shooting star coming out, like this Pheonix. You're going to be playing a different role. Maybe something could happen. You could have a windfall. Something being successful. The answer is yes, but it says the situation or event is right on track at this time. Yes, so the answer is yes. It's coming to you. Money's coming to somebody. This is the windfall energy that came out before, and this is someone who's been through some ish. Yeah, but Empress Star, Temperance Angel energy, and this is what someone did, and I feel like there was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of jealousy, and this is like this person had to learn the lesson the hard way. We've got assessment, evaluate, options, perception, review, analyse, opinion, judgment, examine, seeing clearly, the fine print, estimate, closer look, focus, awareness, checking the details. So yeah, you need to probably take a closer look at some, checking some details. And it says network, support, associates, gathered meetings, socialise, organisation, arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence in connection with a large amount or a quantity. In connection with a large amount or a quantity. So there's something could be, somebody could be contacting you about a large amount of money. But it's like, yeah, read the fine print. Yeah, you need to read everything. You need to make sure you really look at something. This is a fairy tale. This is a dream come true. This is believing in the impossible. Daydreams, romantic endings, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns, rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and the stories we tell. So, but I do feel like this is a fairy tale, a fairy tale ending to this. I feel like somebody's lost now. Delayed, complex, contemplated, complicated, going inward, a spiritual quest, a deliberation, a long way home, a problem to solve, catch-22, and a situation to sort out. So that, it could be something that needs to be looking more into, there's something that needs sorting out here. But I feel like there is like this, believing in the unknown. It's like, look, the white rabbits here. Oh, look at this, what's hanging out here. It says, the mirror. What do they keep coming out? This mirror, yeah, it's self-aware. Somebody who's become self-aware, see clearly. Ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement. Insecure, make comparisons. Reflection, obsessed, narcissistic vein, self-love or self-appreciation. I feel like this is dark night of the soul kind of thing here. We've got a spark of curiosity with this white rabbit. Gnosis, spiritual awakening, it's time. Heeding the call, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, waking from the dream. So I feel like somebody's woke up here. No, they definitely have woke up. I feel somebody could have been lost. Somebody could have been stuck in this labyrinth, stuck in this maze. Maybe you have to take a closer look at this. This is somebody who risen from the ashes, somebody who was, I feel like attacked as well, spiritually, mentally, maybe physically even. But this is somebody, who's taking a very close look at their own self, self-evaluation. And this is like taking these eyeglasses here. This is like, yeah, taking a closer look. You could have had help here. This is organisation, supports and things like that, influence and connection with a large amount or a quantity. There's something big here. It's a big thing. It's something big. And you've risen from it. It's like somebody overcame something really big. And it was to do with this, whatever was going on here behind the scenes. Yeah, and I feel like this is the research and the inner knowing, listening, hearing the call. It's like you answer to something. Yeah, the youth, I feel like it's like, becoming young again. But, this is like mutable, breaking free. Rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, trying things out, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, independent, receptive and strong-willed. So I feel like, yeah, somebody had to it's like breaking free. I want to break free. I want to break free. I feel like somebody had to break free from something, yeah. And this is the forked road. Change in circumstance and moment of truth. You had to take a choice. This is a choice that you had to make. You either have to go down that road or you have to go down that road. You know, I feel like things are not what they seem. This is like, reminds me of Big Brother. Yeah. Head trip, trick, hallucination, that's hocus pocus. Yeah, I feel like somebody was doing magic on somebody here. No, they were. Predictive program. It's like somebody was doing mental magic and they could have even paid somebody else to do this to somebody here. Yeah, they wanted somebody here to feel powerless, helpless, paralyzed, vulnerable. They wanted somebody in a trap. It was a con game, a bait, temptation. But look, it's turning into luck and prosperity, abundance, resourcefulness. And we've got the winter here, waning quite the crown. Could have been happening in the winter, or you just could be older, you know. And I feel like something's unfolding very soon. It says the development unfolding very soon. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, any more messages for the collective? It says astral problems. So I feel like somebody, and big mess. So I feel like it was something that was big. I feel like there was something really big here. And that you stayed this, you said, you stayed there. You had the staying power, stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone. You've got a backbone. That's all you need. A funny bone, a backbone, and what's the other one? I forgot. It's like you only need 3 bones: a funny bone, a backbone, and forgot. Anyway, endure, lasting, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit. What it takes. I feel like somebody else got what it takes. To get to deal with all this shit that's happened. I feel like that you have the patience, or you will. Your patience is needed. Look, and it says here, endings feeling relieved. So it's a final chapter here, and it says excitement, passion. So something's going to come on unexpected. It's a catalyst for change here, and I feel like it's something it's like an explosion. They probably got this news coming in, and it's just it's going to change your life forever. This is what I feel, because he's not going to be playing the same role anymore. And it's a new job, a new raise, or some money's coming to you, some honor and respect as well. Respect. Respect me. I like that song. Everyone's got to give a little respect. It's like you deserve this respect. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. So the answer is yes, Spirit says, look, this dynamite, this passion, there's something suspense, there's something coming. It's gonna, Spirit said, just rest, just relax, take some time off, yeah. Recovery, finding relief, meditating, waiting, suspended between two things, self-actualization. Spirit says, just chill, baby, chill. And I just seen union of opposites. Yeah, and the intuition again. Union of opposites and intuition. Let's have a look, see if there's any messages from Spirit and the angels. And then I'm going to have to go. What is this card? It's a different way around, but it says balance. 222. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. 222. I might have been seeing numbers, triple numbers, whatever. You should look them up and, find out the meaning of them, because they're always synchronicities. They're always signs. I woke up at 5:05 this morning, but I did go back to sleep. I was like, no, please. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. This is angel and spirit messages, these two, but I combined the deck. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. Love you. Find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. I feel like somebody is self-healed here. I do feel it. Pheonix rising from the ashes. It says 143, preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. My dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. Something's coming in, you know. Something's coming in. It says, slow down, take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. So trust spirit. Yeah. I don't usually trust anyone if they say, trust me, trust me. No. I'm trust spirit. I trust spirit. Got that courage again, 9/11. This came out yesterday. And it says, a doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know that the divine has your back. Affirmation, I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. So if something's new's coming in, you know, you're going to be doing something different. Money's coming to you. You know, you might have an all new beginning. Yeah, look, 000. It says, angel whispers, you have the full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. Affirmation, I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. And it says, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validations. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. Affirmation, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Optimism. Successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. Affirmation, everything is in perfect order as I enter into this new chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. Somebody's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It is coming. Zen growth, spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. So somebody is manifesting this, somebody is getting there, it's coming. It's here. It's on the way, you know. I'm going to do a soul helper and then I'm leaving because I really feel like, you know, something is coming in for someone soon. It's coming. It's here. It says, follow your vision, never lose sight of what is really important. So if you have a vision, don't let that go. It's important. Your vision is important as long as it's not to do with greed. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. Love you. Feel the power and the blood of your ancestors. You are not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Your ancestors are with you. It says, listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. This is what I was saying. You need to tune into that right frequency. You know, when you tune into that right frequency, you won't listen to the negative. You know, you'll just be on that right frequency. It's like tune into the radio. All we need, Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga. Release your creative energies. Make the use of them in your life. So spirits like, be creative, please be creative. Use that creative energy for something good. Yes, cross the bridge to happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Yeah. Walking back to happiness. Oh yeah. This is a message is trying to reach you here. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. So a message trying to reach you here. It says, be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. So there's a message to come in. Yeah, it says, tear down the walls of your heart. Follow the path of your soul. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. Don't let anyone. Follow the path of your soul. Release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. So I feel like, yeah, this is, you need to protect what you love. Protect what you love. You know, it's your duty and responsibility. Yeah, so this reading is for somebody, and I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you have what is it? I don't know, a Tuesday that you choose to do whatever you want to do. I was trying to find a word for, to go with Tuesday, but yeah, just choose wisely. I love you all. Take care. God bless. I'll see you soon.